All right, I'm gonna be doing a top replacement on this 92 Geo Metro. It got hit in a hailstorm, unfortunately, as you can see from these dots all over this hood. It really got torn up. So I'm eventually gonna be replacing this. Probably this fender as well. Maybe these dents could be pulled out with some PDR first, I'm not sure. And then obviously the trunk got pretty dinged up. I gotta find a replacement for this, take those parts to Mako, but I was looking on YouTube and there's just not that much out there for how to replace these tops. So I figured I'd get angry at it and figure it out and then teach everyone else because no one really wants to share their wisdom. I think these need to be taken off first. So I'm just gonna start with that and we'll see where we go from there. All right, I'm sorry. I know the lighting isn't good. So this goes on here. Let me zoom out here. All right, see these little hooks right here? Those just go underneath there, underneath these, I think these are T15s. They just kind of slide in under there, and they're pretty tight right now. But it was a pain in the ass. See how that just pops in? You just gotta pull it out. These are a little tight. It's unfortunate, so I'll probably, whenever I redo this one's up. This T15's up more than these two were. So whoever was doing this last, tighten these down probably a little too much. So whenever I'm doing this, I'm probably just gonna leave those up a little bit so it'll be easier. But as you can see, I think this part got a little fucked up there. So I'll just have to fix that. It's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. It's not even like anyone would be able to see it. I'm not sure if someone's been here before or if this is just how it is, but it looks like we got like some bolts. That looks like maybe an 8mm. I'm not sure. I'll put a ratchet on it, but I just gotta take these off, it looks like. And then this should be all the back support. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Sorry if this is getting lengthy. I am a yapper. But it's better than that other dude who did a video and didn't say a damn thing except for show us how tight his fucking top was. It's hard doing this with one hand. You can see there's that bolt. The key is to just let it slide off, but it's just a pain in the dick. So I'll keep fucking with this for a little bit longer and we'll get these bolts off. All right, pro tip. You got it on like this, right? Get a rubber mallet and hit this side, boom, boom, boom. And just get it to where it's kind of out like this. And then when it's kind of out like this, you can get your screwdriver and it's I think it's a T25. I think it was actually a T25, yeah. It was a T25, not a T15. And unscrew it. And once you unscrew it, this thing just pops right out and allows you to take the other ones out. A bit of bad news on both of my sides. This is just stripped. There's just nothing about that I can deal with. I got the other two out smooth. There was nothing wrong with it at all. But both these on the middles, on both of these sides, were just stripped. That really fucking sucks. So I'm gonna have to come back with like a pair of vice grips or something, or maybe get an angle grinder and like cut a little slit right there and put a flat head. And there's 1,000 ways to do it. I just got to figure out what the best way is going to be. So definitely not getting too far tonight, but you know, I just want to get this project started. It's been in my friend's garage for so damn long. And excuse the fucking cussing. I can't work on a car without letting my mouth run. And looks like I was correct. This is going to be an 8mm. Given that these were stripped out, I don't think that someone's been here before. Maybe they were. Who knows? This is going to be an 8mm if you have the same setup as me. Alright. So I got this thing off. Just going to set that right there for good keeping. And, I mean, this thing's, like, you can see all the tape from the hailstorm. I tried to tape it up the best I could, but I mean, water just kept getting in here. That tape's pretty strong. A lot stronger than this tarp is. Anyways, I'm just gonna rip this off and then I'll get to this later. I just wanna see how far I can get tonight. I'm not quite ready to just give up on her yet. So can I close this now? Oh, I better not. Not yet, not yet. Over here first. And oh, the joys of recording with one hand. Okay, yeah, so I can just, yeah, just get that out of my way. Out of my way. I didn't lock my keys in there, did I? Oh, well, I guess I have access to it there anyways. All right. I'm just gonna keep fucking with this, I guess. Open this door. I think the next thing I need to do is like to take this off. It would make sense. I think I need to. I guess I will. Why not? And then on the inside, there's some stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna play around. We'll see what happens. Oh my god. Why are bugs so fucking stupid? Alright, so cool. This thing didn't even have that little plastic piece. It was just kind of in here like that with a Phillips. I think I ripped it. I have no idea, dude. And then we got to this. This is new. I think I heard someone online say you gotta take this off. So we're gonna do that. Alright, so I kind of lifted all this off. There was, I'm already getting everything I can. How do I say this? I'm trying to look for it. 1 second. Yeah, right here. See this little Velcro? I mean, do I really have to explain this? Just take that off. Both sides, same thing. And then I kind of ripped it off a little bit till I got to this point. And now I'm seeing that there's like a wire. And so, like I said, this thing was attached right here. Something like that was attached. You gotta pull it down. Maybe whenever you reinstall this, you might want to have a friend with you. Get it where that hole is. Then I was noticed, well, see this is where I tore it. How am I gonna get it back installed? Because later I gotta do it backwards. Well, it looks like this part was like attached down here. Like that. I just kind of pulled it off. Now I'm kind of like, oh. See here, I guess, is that where it stops or? I'm gonna keep playing with this. This is where I'm at so far. Okay, so there's some Phillips head screws. Some Phillips screws you gotta take out all the way up here. And that releases this shit. See, that's where it was before. Okay, cool. So we'll go ahead and do that now. All right, so apparently that just went boom right there. This thing fell off, so I just put that back on later. There's still 2 little screws right there. I'll take those off later too. Now we're just gonna keep on going up until, I don't know, I feel like we're halfway through taking this shit off. It's not that bad, honestly, but knock on wood. All right, I guitar here. Same shit, different spot, 3 screws, take them out. All right, that's gone. I took the weather stripping off this side. Looks like we got about 4 screws here. Take them off, and then we're making some progress here. All right, I went ahead and took this fully off. This just went on there like this, I believe. Here, I can show you on the other side. And I'm gonna show you something that really sucks. I got another strip screw here. I don't know how I'm stripping these screws. I'm using the right size and everything, so that's something I gotta deal with now. As you can see, I went ahead and took this thing off. And you know what? I'm gonna recommend something. It might be easier to take this one off first and then go for this one. This one's under a lot of pressure. I think that's partly why I stripped it. Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna take this thing off. Not fucking sucks. You know what? I'm gonna try taking this one off. Maybe I'll loosen it enough to where I can get this one, because this came off really easily because I feel like it just wasn't under any pressure. So I'm gonna try that real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. This didn't work. I would not recommend doing this part first, by the way. This came flying off and it like fell down here. I had to fish it out and I was worried I lost a piece. So, you know, I was gonna get an angle grinder and just like cut like a slit right there and get a flathead and pop it out. But you know, I don't think I can do it for this one because this is in the way and I don't want to mess with that. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way how to get this undone. And like I said, I got that one out fine. I got the other ones out fine. I wasn't using the wrong bit. I was using the proper size screwdriver. All the other ones came out no problem. It's just this one just wasn't my friend today. Anyway, my next move, I think it's gonna be these screws. No idea. Like I said, this whole video, I'm just playing it by ear. I'm just going along, seeing what I can do. And it just seems like the next logical step. All right, I got a flathead screwdriver. Opened up this ring just a little bit, just moved it so I could get it unhitched from this. Because now, just set this thing down there. Oops, sorry about my finger. Not a professional here by any stretch of the imagination. There we go. See, it's connected right there. Now that should just pull through. There. And then this is all fucking gucked on there. I don't know what the fuck. I guess you gotta glue this. I guess I will. I'm not gonna use anything like this. Definitely just gonna use this one. Oh man. Yeah. I don't know if you even want to glue this. I guess I'll go ask on Facebook and figure it out. Aggie ring. Alright. Yeah, keep on moving along here. Alrighty. It's all off. Hopefully I didn't skip too many steps. I just kept peeling it off and it all came off. I'll show you underneath real quick. Yeah, I mean, I just kept peeling and then it just all kept coming off. I know this garage is messy. Like I said, it's my buddy's garage. It had damage to the roof, and obviously, and I'm just tired of it being outside, so he's let me keep it in here while he's away. Okay, so I ended up just filling this thing off so I can get it off. It kind of sucks because I'd probably be down tonight to finish the job, but I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with 1, 2, 3 stupid ass strip screws. Probably gonna go online and ask for advice, see what other people would think, because I've never stripped screws before. It's never happened to me. So I guess I'll put it back on tomorrow. Honestly, I'll put another video up on how to put it back on, but if you have issues putting it back on, just watch this video in reverse. I mean, like, that's honestly just what you need to do. I say things are easy, and maybe to some people there aren't. On YouTube, people say that things are easy, like that other dude who tried to make a video on this and just showed us how cool and tight his tarp was. And they're not actually that easy, so I'll probably make a second video of me putting it back on, but I have to get these strip screws out. If I could give any advice to anyone about doing this, it would be take your time whenever you're taking these off. I mean, even if I took more time, I don't feel like I could have gotten it. Like, it's a 30-year-old car. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. This shit was stripped. So, yeah. Oh, last thing. And I know this video is running long, but I'm the only video up on showing you how to do this, so I'll take as long as I want. I think that maybe these screw ends don't hold it down. I'm not sure. Because see, it tears off right here, but it's like, I don't know. I guess I'll find out. Yeah, maybe it does. I'm shooting from the hip here. This whole thing is just by ear. I'm just doing it. All right. I'll probably post another video on putting it back on, but I'm just gonna call this part 1 and get this up on there because there's probably some other people who need some help. All right. Good luck, guys.